Here's the snapback. Here's the kick. He's got the leg into it. If it is good, and it is! Austin Starr, a 49-yard field goal, and Indiana leads 27-24.
Oh, it's an end around one to throw. Page looking at the quarterback, and it's a touchdown! Page finds Leno!
Penix rolling out of the pocket to his strong hand. Delivers deep down the field. Caught, touchdown! Fried Fogel again.
We've made it. Game 12, end of the season, undefeated, heading into West Lafayette. This is the LEO podcast. I'm your host, Michael Bragg. You can find me on Twitter at Bragley. That's Braggley. I'm here as always. Well, not always, sometimes, most of the time, with my co-host Brandon. That was Brandon, by the way. You can find him on Twitter at Brandon Dubich. It's Brandon spelled traditionally, Dubich, Dubich. And tagging along, third wheeling it up, is producer Seth, our in-house Purdue correspondent. You can block him on Twitter at Setah5, Setah5. What's up, Brando?
Much like a lot of IU games last year, you started a little rough, but then you pulled that intro together.
There's nothing rough about that.
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you.
It's the tequila tongue or whatever it's called. I don't know what it is.
Fair.
Gets in the way.
Fair.
Speaking of getting in the way, let's get to some news updates. No big deal. We have 2 All-Americans. Let's see what else. No, I'm just kidding. We have 2 second team AP All. Is it AP USA today? Something like that. All-Americans, Michael McFadden and Taiwan Mullen. Purdue has 1. I don't know. I don't think that guy's that good. But
2 is greater than 1.
I don't know. The Greek. Well, sometimes we'll get to that a little bit later on in the podcast. We'll see. Speaking of Purdue. Slam the line, by the way.
Yes.
I should have screamed that, but I just saw yesterday or 2 days ago, the DraftKings line for Iowa is down to 3 points.
I mean, if anyone's been listening to this podcast, we've had to bring it up a half a dozen times that the line was at 5.5 and it was going to go down. Iowa getting 5.5 was IU getting 5.5 was absolutely bananas.
It's a classic. What do they call this? Toss-up. It's a classic toss-up game. They're just giving 3 points to the home team at this point.
Yeah, so, Bill Connolly would certainly use that.
I don't know who that is.
I can't wait to rip Bill Connolly.
William Connolly. Okay. Speaking of ripping stuff, USA Today, nobody reads it, nobody cares, nobody subscribes to it except for producer Seth, apparently. He has told me that they've gone and done, excuse my language, turn it down for the children listening, bullshit, and have decided that they were going to re-rank a preseason AP top 25 poll based on what? I have no idea. The link that he sent me was from 2019, so take this from whatever you want to take it from. They have the 17th ranked Indiana Hoosiers ranked at 39th in the country.
Yeah, I'm guessing this was a clickbait article. I didn't see it. I didn't read it, but I'm guessing they had a lot of blue bloods up there.
I'm pretty sure they have Texas in like the top 10.
Exactly.
Or something like that. Like
USA Today. All old print newspaper stuff like this is all to get clicks, to get people to subscribe to paywalls. Print is dead. Newspapers are done. US Today.
Yeah. Oh, I wrote USA. That's why you said US Today. It's USA Today, but it doesn't matter because nobody fucking reads it. So it does. Dang it.
I was just reading the teleprompter, Michael. I just do what I'm told. And
I get it.
The teleprompter.
All right. Well, let's jump into the game. Let's skip over what I just did. Game 12, final game of the regular season. We will be playing 13, maybe 14, probably 14. So game 12 of the season is going to be at Purdue. That's in West Lafayette, Indiana. I don't know how far away that is from campus. I don't think I ever made that drive from campus either way. It's on the, worst part of the state. So that's going to be day after.
I take a little offense to saying that's the worst part of the state, but
why is that?
I don't know. I feel like
Southern Indiana sucks.
I feel like Southeast Indiana is, I don't know.
That's pretty bad. That's
pretty
bad, actually.
A lot of meth.
Like a lot of listeners down there, though. Probably a lot of listeners down there, though. Yeah, well, it's West Lafayette's closest to the region, and the region is just terrible.
And I'm a region kid, so that's why.
Yeah, well, okay. Well, so is Dan Dockage. So
Double D.
It's the worst, the absolute worst. And so is Seth. But Seth claims Chicago, but he's from the region. Yeah. So like, if anybody ever asks him where he's from and he's had a couple of drinks, he always goes, "I'm from Chicago."
Now, to be fair, if anyone asks me where I'm from, I say Pittsburgh. So neither one of us.
Well, that's way better than what lying about where you're from. At least you kind of tried Pittsburgh a little bit.
Yeah. I spent 6 of my 33 years of living there, so that counts.
Let's stay on topic here. I think. Back to the date is November 27th. TBD. I'm assuming noon kickoff, as is tradition. Although I think last time we played was 3:30.
Mm-hmm.
I was there. I should have remembered, but they serve beer at their place. So, all right, let's get into the history lesson. Previous meeting. Speaking of that, Purdue lost. So the old Oaken Bucket has been in Bloomington since 2019. Purdue lost 41-44 in 2 overtimes. The game was way too close. Who was it? Logan Justice was our kicker, I think. He missed 3 field goals. 3.
He's no Chucky Campbell, baby.
No, he's no Chuck Campbell. They put Chuck on and he made one. Very late in the game, too. It was 5 minutes ago in the 4th quarter. Chuck Campbell, 41-yard field goal. Only attempt of the season, from what I remember. Either way, Indiana got the bucket back where it belongs, and that's where it stayed now for 2 years. And we will play for it again. All-time record, Indiana has 42 wins and there's 6 ties. Current coach for Purdue is Jeff Bram. He's in his 4th season, and he's got an incredible record. 19-25. And if you want to throw some money on this game now, you can, I guess. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell what's going to happen, but IU opens as a -6.5 on DraftKings.
Hammer.
Sponsor us, DraftKings.
Hammer.
Yeah, let's get into the key players. So we've gone, if my math is correct, we've gone 12 games. It's the 12th game, and we've done a quarterback for every team. Not this team. We're not going to talk about the quarterback here. We're going to talk about the weapons that he has to throw to or attempt to throw the ball to. One of them's pretty darn good. No accolades last year, probably because he didn't have somebody throwing the ball to him that was any good. 2019 Big Ten Freshman of the Year, Freshman All-American. David Bell out of Warren Central High School. I don't know what to say about him, but the dude is like, he's not huge. He's not fast. He's not, I don't know. He's incredible, though. I don't get it. Yeah, I don't get it. Against IU in 2019, 9 grabs.
Game.
What's that?
Great game.
Yeah. 9 grabs, 136 yards and a touchdown. And if I didn't see that, I would have told you, I thought we did a pretty good job on him. Apparently we didn't, because I thought Taiwan Mullen had a pretty good game. He had like one or two, and they were definitely questionable, pass interference calls. And other than that, I thought he did a really good job defending him. His one touchdown, I do remember this. I think they made a shirt out of it. It was like a falling backwards, like Mullen couldn't have been in any better position, like hand either in his face or right in the line of the ball. And Bell made an incredible grab out of the air, falling down into the corner of the end zone. But yeah, I don't know. The kid's really good. Next one, I don't know. Seth knows I've called this guy his entire career. That number 17 guy is kind of decent. I think he's number 0 now, actually. Milton Wright. I don't have any stats. He's just big, like 6'3". So he's okay. He looks great in a jersey. Fantastic. So, and then they've always got an Anthrop running around somewhere. And I don't know how he's still there. I think he's been there for 8 years. Seth is saying 6, but we'll stay with 8. Slot guy that just, I don't know, he kills us. 2019, 4 catches, 62 yards. Decent player. So other than that, their O-line is pretty strong. This name might ring a bell for you. Gus Hartwig, a little bit of a recruiting battle with him out of Zionsville. Greg Long, and then they have a transfer from Western Kentucky in Tyler Witt that plays interior as well. So one really strong offensive tackle, and then two really good guys on the interior part of the ball. Anything else you want to add here, Brandon or Seth? You're more than welcome to jump in and let us know what you think.
Yeah, Seth, I'll go ahead and let you go if you have anyone that stands out.
No, I think you're pretty much spot on. I think the two things that you're probably overlooking would be Xander Horvath. I know we'll
get to him.
We'll
talk about Xander in a minute.
Purdue guys have an unnatural affinity for giant white running backs. And then I think Payne Durham, the tight end.
Yeah, I was going to put Payne Durham in there. I was going to put him in there, but
we struggle with tight ends in the red zone, man. And that's where he's really good at. I figured letting you go first, you would steal my thunder there, Seth. But yeah, no, Payne Durham is definitely a position we struggle with, and he's got some talent for sure. Sorry, you can keep going. That's all. That's the only other guy I was going to cover was Payne Durham.
Yeah, there's not much else, man.
So
we named plenty of guys though. I think
right. So here's why I didn't name Horvath, because he's super inconsistent.
Walk on.
Well, and you hate walk-ons. So 21 yards, 101, 68, 21, 102 against Illinois, and 129 in like the most surprising win of all time against Iowa. So I mean, what are we going to get? I mean, against us, he killed us. That was the one part of that game where I was like, there's no way they're going to be able to run the football. So we'll just shut down anything on the pass. So, yeah, because look at this in 2019. We've done this, I think, recently. 2019, here we go. At a loss at Nevada. 66 yards. 66 yards, 15 yards, 10 yards, 1, 54, 9, 24, 34, and then against IU, 164 yards per carry with an average of 7.1 yards.
So now, Seth, I haven't followed this closely. Is Samson James going to get immediate clearance, or is he going to have to sit out?
No idea. I have seen nothing. There has been essentially radio silence.
Roster. Let me look at the roster.
I know he's awaiting an update.
Yeah, he put he filed for immediate because he didn't start classes yet. But
he's not listed on the roster on the official Purdue site.
Because I mean, I got to imagine he's a starter by this time.
I don't think he's going to play.
If he gets cleared, he's better than Xander Horvath. I mean,
we're 10 days away from the start of the season. I can't imagine they give him clearance.
Didn't Justin Fields get cleared like the week before the season started or something like that?
Yeah, I guess. You guys only have two people with the last name.
I mean, again, that's apples and oranges, Justin Fields and Samson James. But I'm just saying the point of me bringing that up is people do get cleared this close to the season starting. Point is, Xander Horvath's, I don't even know how he sees the field. He'd be a really, really good MAC running back. But he's just not Big Ten quality. Our defensive line in 2019, it doesn't resemble anything of what our defensive line is in 2021.
True.
I mean, it's literally night and day. If he has over 50 yards, if there was a player prop like 55.5 yards, 57.5 yards, I'd call that a really good line. Like that's how many yards I'm expecting him to have.
He's got some sneaky receiving skills too.
He does.
I didn't say total yards. I said rushing yards.
I'm just
did not say total yards.
4 catches, 24 yards against.
Because there's gonna be some mop up time where he probably gets some catches out of the backfield.
Man, you said you were gonna take it easy on me. I guess. Let's get to the weaker side of the offense. The quarterback position. Remember when you said if you have two is more than one? If you have two quarterbacks, you have none. That's what they say.
Another walk on. They're gonna play another walk on.
Careful, that walk on was 28 of 49 for 408 yards and 3 touchdowns against us.
He didn't have any other D1 offers.
Oh,
Minnesota offered him also a walk-on position. So
but Jake Plummer's kid.
No, he's decent. He was almost a top 500 guy. Jack Plummer actually does have a little bit of pedigree. He's ranked a little bit higher than the kid we just signed out of Texas. So I can't rip at least recruiting for Jack Plummer because he was in the 550s somewhere when I looked it up. But
Seth, who's the 4-star quarterback you guys just got that flipped to tight end?
Paul Pifieri. Yeah, he's like 84 now instead of.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
89, 6'5", 240.
Yeah, homeboy's bulked up.
Damn.
Yeah.
He doesn't look like a quarterback, so yeah, I would move to tight end too.
Yeah.
Just based off his picture. Yeah, so Jack Plummer or Aiden O'Connell.
It's going to be Aiden O'Connell, right?
Don't
Seth?
forget Austin Burton is still in the mix technically, and maybe uses a change of pace quarterback.
Who is is he more of a running?
He's a transfer
from
UCLA. Yeah, he's a dual
Austin
threat guy.
quarterback. Yeah,
it's crazy that he would transfer as a senior and not have a guaranteed starting position. It's odd.
Well, I think if you're like, okay, well, what Big Ten school could I go to and have a chance?
If you're willing to trade Los Angeles for West Lafayette, I mean,
word.
So he did not play at all last year for UCLA. Didn't play in 2017. Did not play in 2018.
Oh, so this dude sucks. Why are we talking?
He had one start against Oregon State in 2019 where he's
got experience against the Beavers.
That's why they brought him in. That makes sense. He was 27 of 41 for 236 yards. He also ran the ball for 64 yards on 15 carries.
Jeff Brom's got that
with Beavers.
Yeah,
Jeff Brom plays 4D chess, baby.
Oh my goodness.
Brommer.
Yeah, Brommer. Yeah, so that's what we got there. And then I put the running back room down. We went over Xander Horvath again. We don't have to do that, but they added Samson James. If Samson James plays, maybe I wouldn't say a strength, but it's not that big.
Bad does our guys want to kill him? I think there's maybe I'm building this up in my head, but you don't transfer during training camp to your rival. That would piss me off, right? Like I would just want to rip that dude's.
I didn't see much love on Twitter or Instagram or anything like that for him when he announced where he was going, as far as like from other players or any of that stuff. Usually you see like a bunch of retweets, even like who went to like Coastal Carolina, like Gary Cooper, not him, but the other guy, TJ Ivy, maybe.
Yeah, your boy.
Yeah, I think even IU like retweeted him like on the field when it was like his official arrival.
Oh, I think there's no love lost between Sam's. I mean, he went in the portal. Yeah, I mean, he's dead to me. I hope Handy rips his head off.
Oh god.
Like fatality, like
oh my goodness.
Mortal Kombat.
At Brandon Dubich. Brandon
get over here.
Dubich. All right, let's move over to the other side of the ball. This should go a little bit quicker, I think, unless Seth has more to add. There's one clear strength on defense. It's the defensive end position with George Cover.
Will this defensive coordinator be any good? No.
From what I'm reading, he made Marshall decent. From what I read. Either way, George Cover is a second team preseason All-American. Day one, I think he's a day 1 or 2 NFL pick, unfortunately. He'll get that Ryan Kerrigan thing, even though I feel like Ryan Kerrigan was a hell of a lot more of a force in college than George Cover. He had 2 sacks in 2020, but I think he was double teamed probably quite a bit. And against IU in 2019, 1.5 sacks. I put 1.5 TFLs, but Purdue's probably just giving him that stat just to add some more to it. But
had that book, baby.
I guess. Other than that, on the line itself, unless his brother's really good, I don't know. That's it.
They got an SEC transfer on the defensive line that should be decent. I mean, they did add some SEC flair, much like IU did. So, if we're going to give props for IU adding SEC flair, I guess we, to be fair, we have to give them props.
You're going to be fair. You're going to be fair.
To
here?
be fair.
Okay.
To be fair.
Yeah. So, all right, I'll let you have that one. That's fine. The linebacking core is decent though. Seth, if you want to hop in on either one of these, Jalen Alexander, a senior, both of them starting that are going to start at least out of the 3. I think your guys are going to a 4-3. that right?
Yeah, transitioning from a 3-4 hybrid to a base 4-3.
So Jalen Alexander, then I guess DeMarcus Mitchell might move to defensive end then.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I have him listed
an edge
as
rusher.
I have him listed as a linebacker. I don't know what he's listed on the official roster.
It's that weird hybrid.
Athlon Sports has him as a D end.
Yeah, he's listed as a linebacker D end on Purdue's site. 6'3", 265. He doesn't get the accolades. I feel like Jalen Alexander got like a lot of like I don't know. Wouldn't say accolades.
Preseason pub, yeah.
Preseason pub. Alexander was a 2020 honorable mention pick in the Big Ten. DeMarcus Mitchell, though, senior, he led the team in TFLs last year. It finished third in total tackles. I mean, had 22 solo tackles in 6 games. It's just pretty solid.
I mean, it's a decent front 4, honestly, or a front 7. It's a decent front 7. It's the people behind him.
Well, I think they're going to struggle.
It's bad.
Do you have any more strengths you want to put in there on defense?
No.
I mean, we have guys like there are.
Obviously, it's a football team. You need
like we have players like there are like most of these guys are 3 or 4 star recruits. They're fairly well known quantities. It's not a bunch of just random guys. The problem is behind that kind of first first wave of players, that's where the depth really falls off. So I like a couple of our DBs, actually. I like Cam Allen. I like Dedrick Mackey. Corey Trice is a big guy. I don't know, man. I just, the depth is what drives me nuts.
Yeah. Welcome.
He's had 3 interceptions the entire year last year, and you're bringing most of those dudes back. That's bad. That's not good. Just because you're returning starters doesn't mean you're returning not good starters.
Well,
they were young.
Yeah, he's got
lots
the depth.
Of freshmen and sophomore last year.
We've been there. I'd think of like 2015, 16, somewhere in there. Like that's classic IU. Like one really good set of defensive players. That's pretty solid all the way around. I mean, our defensive backfield wasn't great in those years, other than Rashard Fant, but there was nothing behind them. Nothing.
And they're going to rely on a transfer. They have a Florida transfer, CJ McWilliams.
No.
How
did Florida transfers turn out for us? It's probably not. It's probably going to turn out the same way it did.
There's just some pedigree there, right?
Yeah, I guess
it's probably the most. I don't know.
I don't know either. So I get it, Seth. We've been there. There's one good wave. Now you look at IU's defense. Now it's like now you feel good with anybody in the 2 deep as far as any of those positions. You feel like, okay, cool. I guess. Who's starting opposite of Mullen? Would it be Lane? No, I guess he moved to safety. Whoever it is, doesn't matter.
Jalen Williams.
That's what I was. Oh, Jalen Williams. So if Jalen Williams is out for a play, Reese Taylor's in. Okay, what do you lose there? Nothing. So, yeah. I mean, I hope you guys don't get to that point, but that's kind of what it looks like. I mean, unless he loses again.
To give a little bit of a glass half full here, how do you negate a poor secondary? You do it with good rush ends, and they have the rush ends to be able to do that.
The problem is
that's what they're going to have to rely on.
The problem is they have to stop the run, and they don't have big fatty.
I like their linebackers. I think
I'm talking about the defensive line. They have nothing in the middle, from what I'm reading. Is that correct, Seth? Like nothing of substance, I guess.
Don't they have the Jamari Lewis who couldn't see the field for us?
Yeah, and then we have Lawrence Johnson and Anthony Watts. They again experienced guys, but don't really have.
They're not Lorenzo Neal, and you don't have Barnes back there anymore,
right?
So I highlighted the other 2 linebackers. One of them is going to be a defensive end, I guess. So Jalen Alexander is going to have to be the new Barnes, but he's not going to be. I'm assuming.
Jalen Graham's pretty good at the other linebacker. I think, it's a toss up. It's the biggest question mark by far.
Brandon hit the other weakness. Again, maybe experience there, but the DBs aren't. There's nothing that really stands out, I guess. I'm not saying that they're bad. I mean, they're Big Ten defensive backs. I mean, I'm sure they're way better than like Illinois or Rutgers, but we got to pick something for a weakness, I guess. Let's get into key matchups. This will be some fun. And then we've got a special part here at the end, guys. You might want to hang on for key matchups. I've got 3. What do you guys got?
So before we do that, I do want to go. I do like S&P Plus. I know it has its flaws, but S&P Plus actually likes this offense quite a bit. They actually have it as the 31st offense.
They have talent. Those wide receivers are awesome.
Yes,
they have to have somebody to
agree.
throw the damn football.
Yeah, and like you mentioned, their offensive line is good. Whoever's behind center, again, they put up statistics. I don't think the talent level is very good, but if you do look at the stat sheet, the numbers are there. They like this. It's the defense that S&P Plus doesn't like.
Yeah,
they have them as the projected as the 73rd best defense in the country. So that front 7 and specifically the starters are going to have to carry a ton of weight, and you just can't in a Big Ten conference like that. That wears down over the course of the season. I think Purdue is going to be a lot tougher in the first 6 games than they are in the last 6 games, because as Seth alluded to, depth just gets depleted and you get tired legs from your starters, as you get into late October and November. And I think by the time this game rolls around, I think IU picks them apart. Unfortunately, not very fortunately, unfortunate for Seth.
Yeah, that might be the case. I think the biggest telling factor on how Purdue's season goes, and we can get into this more later, is going to be how often that little tent on the sideline gets used. We are probably I don't know, maybe not the single most team, but the team that can afford the least amount of injuries.
Yeah, margin of error, or margin of depth, I think is maybe the better thing there.
All right, let's get into key matchups. I've got 3. Brandon, what do you got?
Scroll. I have 3, and then I have 4, I have one mean one.
Seth has 1. So I'll start.
Go ahead.
This game is at least when Purdue has the ball, it's a put the kids to sleep game is what it is. That's what they call it, because it's going to get ugly. Mullen versus Bell. I was looking forward to 4 of these. We're only going to get 3 of them before both of them are in the NFL. Bell put up big numbers against Mullen in 2019. We kind of touched on this before, but man, I was there. I've rewatched the game probably, I don't know. I mean, it's such an exciting game at the end, probably 5 times. Mullen was all over that dude, like all over him.
Yeah.
And he was just making spectacular grabs. There was that one too where I think AOC just like launched it. Like he just like was off balance, getting sacked, and just kind of threw it up. And Bell, I don't know how he turned his body and made this catch, but it was incredible.
Much like the other AOC, I roll my eyes both at that nickname and at his ability.
Did it just for Seth. Dude, you're going to kill all of our listeners if you're not careful. What do you got? What's the first one you got?
So I'm flipping it around. I think our wide receivers against their corners. I think we just absolutely, again, I know you don't like the air raid style offense, but I think they're going to really struggle. I mean, we roll out. I mean, they have good wide receivers. I think we have just as, maybe we don't have anyone as good. Well, yeah, we do have Freifogel.
Individually. I don't think they're totally different. That's what I said.
They are totally different.
Bell is smaller. Bell is, I mean, probably just as fast. He's like, I don't understand David Bell. I don't get it. He's awesome. He's
they're two phenomenal wide receiver rooms. I think ours is a little deeper than theirs, and I think we just need to throw 3 or 4 wide receivers out over and over and over and over at them. So
how do you feel about this real quick? I just thought about this. I was thinking of like who is comparable to David Bell as far as like body size in the NFL. Is Sammy Watkins too fast?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
No, not Sammy Watkins. I got him confused. Buffalo. Who's in Buffalo right now from Maryland? He played in Minnesota. Diggs. Stephen Diggs.
Yeah, no, I don't see that either. If anything, I see Juju Smith-Schuster. I see,
dude, come on. Like, at least I tried.
I do. I see a guy who, he battles and he does a lot of the fundamental things okay, and
Yeah, but he's not 6'2".
Allen Robinson.
Allen Robinson's pretty good. I'm looking up Diggs, dude. I guarantee you this dude is like the same size as this guy. Yeah. Oh, he's 6 foot. 6 foot, 6'2". Dude, David Bell's 6'2". Doesn't play like 6'2". That's what I mean. It's like, what is this guy? Oh, I forgot to give him first team All-American or first team All Big Ten. I didn't see that when I looked him up the first time. So 2020 first team All Big Ten for him. All right. Second, were you through with your first matchup?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I just have attack their corners, throw wide receivers in waves, and exploit
Definitely.
that matchup.
Seth, how many do you have? He's only got one, of course. I asked him to prepare. Guess what he did? Didn't fucking prepare. So I did it twice now. Damn it. So my next one is avoid the epilepsy triggers with their stupid lights and their stupid flicking off and on, like whatever, every time they scored a touchdown. I think it makes me so mad because I thought for sure that game in 2019 was wrapped up. And then to be there and then to have to listen to those obnoxious annoyings around the stadium, like as the lights are going, like, whatever, dude. Cool. You get to do cool things with your lights, you dumb engineers. So either way, just like, even if we do what we do, keep them down.
Dumb engineers.
Yes. Stupid engineers, I think is what I said. Did I say dumb? I don't know.
Call them lame, at least.
Lame
Call
engineers.
them corny.
You can be smart and not be smart.
Yeah.
It makes sense. I promise. I'll explain it to you if you don't understand. Probably went to Purdue. So my points to this: keep Purdue down. Don't let them back in the game. Don't give up any big plays. Don't let Xander Horvath go right up the middle for 48 yards. Like, don't do any of that stuff, because in the third quarter we were up 28-10 with 5 minutes to go or something like that in the third quarter. 28-10. That should be a wrap. Like, put a bow on it. Let's go home. It's over. But no, what do? We have to go to 2 overtimes to save that game. So avoid the epilepsy triggers.
So I was going to go into another one, but I think this kind of plays off yours. And I would like us to see us go up 28-10 again. I would like to know how many times Purdue can come back from 3 scores. Score points, right? Turn this into a track meet. Make them one-dimensional. And I think that becomes a game that we can roll with pretty quickly there. So that's what I would like to see, because much like never mind, I'm not going to make another AOC joke. I just don't think they can score enough points to keep up with IU.
All right, my last one, and I think Seth and I have talked about this off of the air. It is throw out the records, because it doesn't matter where we're at. Purdue will hover around bowl eligibility, and if all things go right, we should have it well locked up before this game. So this is a big game. Even if an under 500 Purdue team can come in and be, take us out, even at 6-5 or 6.5 point favorites, even if they're going to be pushing, they should be right around bowl eligibility. I'm thinking
I have them at 5 and 6
at that point.
Yeah, I have them at 5 and 6 coming into this game. I mean, literally,
we'll go through season predictions. That's the big surprise I was saving for after our promo in just a minute. But
so yeah,
I mean, we've talked about this. Absolute best case scenario, like absolute world flips upside down. We come into this game 11-0, right?
Yes,
I know you. Yeah, I said world flips upside down. I guess if it flipped upside down, it'd be right side up at this point. But either way, again,
maybe our toilet.
I can still see us losing a game against a 5 and 6 Purdue team on the road. and it's not something that you want to do.
Oh, you have been drinking tonight.
It's a bad look. Yeah, just a little bit. Not a lot. Just this first.
No, so I mean, my this isn't a matchup, but this was gonna be my last one. It's crushed dreams. We've been 5-6 going to West Lafayette needing a win. We've been in this position.
Got
and
it once, I think.
Purdue has crushed our dreams. Let's do that to them. It'll feel nice to repay that favor to Purdue. So that's not my matchup, but that is one thing that I have marked here is just crush their dreams. They're going to be 5-6. Braum needs a bowl game. I don't think he gets fired regardless, but he needs a bowl game, right? If he doesn't get to a bowl game, then next year, hot seat. So again, I think his job's safe going into next year, no matter what, but that'll be a big game. So crush dreams.
You think his job is safe?
I do think his job is safe.
They
for
finished.
Next year,
I'm
no
looking
matter
at
what.
2019, so like just because of the last time we played and the last time both teams played a full season. He finished 4-8. If they finish 4-8 again,
I think they'd have to go
There's no
something like
way.
2-10 for him to get booted
I think if they lose to UConn, he's done.
mid-season. Mark Hagan becomes the coach.
Well, can't get any worse. All right.
My final matchup that I have delayed because I think this might be the matchup of the game, especially if Purdue has any chance of winning this game, is the battle in the trenches. Purdue's offensive line versus IU's weakness. Again, I think they've added enough talent that it's no longer a weakness as it once was.
It's like the ends are the only weak. Well,
No, yeah, well,
D-Mac and CO are pretty solid, but they're not.
right. But again, if
Fantastic.
they can dominate the line of scrimmage, keep the ball out of IU's offense's hands, and control the game, that's the only way Purdue can win this game. So that's going to be the matchup that I'm probably watching the most is IU's defensive line versus Purdue's offensive line. Because again, this game needs to be scored. Less possessions, probably below 28 points if Purdue wants to have a chance. Purdue needs to win this game 27-24. They can't win this 41-37.
You know how they do that? Payne Durham and the slot receivers versus IU linebackers and safeties.
Remember, we have Marcelino back.
I said what I said.
We
Okay.
just added an SEC transfer. So,
It's true.
the safety room just got a lot better, but you're not right. I mean, that has been a weakness.
True. 100%.
Year
I'm
over
saying
year.
if we're gonna win, that's a heavy part of the recipe.
I can't
Right.
disagree with that.
That's your key matchup.
Yep.
That's what we waited this whole time for.
Well, I picked one that I
That's
didn't
fine.
think you guys
That's
would.
fine. Do you want
I
to know
knew
what
you'd
everybody
take
else
the
waited
low-hanging
for?
fruits. I can't believe you didn't say you versus the Boilermaker fans or whatever.
I don't know if I'm gonna go. I'm gonna try.
Ugh.
You didn't spin like I thought you were for sure gonna go with the Greek freak turntabling Caleb Jones and just wrecking Michael Penix. That's what I thought you were gonna go with. Like Karlaftis has like a 3.5 sack game with a strip sack and that's what I thought you were gonna go with. Like the guy just goes absolutely nuts.
That makes
I
sense.
take that too.
Yeah.
That's not
Marcus
gonna happen.
Mitchell. Yeah.
It's not gonna happen. We're gonna chip him with a tight end and throw Stephen Carr, who's a pretty good blocker, at him as well. We're gonna throw as many people on Karlaftis' side as possible.
Yeah. Do you want to know who else
Mitchell's
has
gonna have a field day then.
Do you want to know who else has a tight end? Runners.
Jesus.
Do you know what runners wear? Monon Track Club. Monon Track Club is the sponsor of the LEO podcast. The Monon Track Club is Indiana's running brand built on a deep love for the sport. Believe it or not, running is a sport, boys and girls, and the Hoosier State. They craft products, tell stories, and create experiences that aim to celebrate, support, and add to Indiana's running culture. Check out the link in the show notes to shop MTC and support an IU alum-owned small business as a thank you. And Garrett does not do thank yous very often. MTC is offering customers 10% off their purchase with promo code LEO10. That's the letters LEO and the numbers 10. That makes 10. LEO10. And I think I said first purchase, or did I say there? No, I just said there. That's fine. No big deal. All right, moving on to a special
Wait. Before we have to acknowledge that segue. You know, an Anchorman where he's like, "I'm not even mad." I'm impressed. You
That's
know
amazing.
that line?
Yeah,
That's
not even mad.
amazing.
That's amazing. Yeah,
that's what I thought of that segue.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be mad about this. We're gonna start with Bragley's question of the day because I came up with it in the middle of the podcast. And it's probably not a redundant,
South Alabama redundancy.
rhetorical. That's the word I was looking for. Rhetorical question. But Seth, if Jack Tuttle were to transfer and have automatic eligibility to Purdue,
Day
would
one
he be
starter.
the starter?
Day one starter.
Okay.
Absolutely.
That's it. Now moving on to Brando's Randos.
Okay. No. Okay. That's obviously not going to happen. But
no, it's not going to
happen. No. But one thing that could have happened, and according to all Purdue websites, Purdue backed off on Donovan McCulley. If Donovan McCulley
is tearing it up,
Donovan McCulley's a day one starter at Purdue. If Purdue didn't back off, and if Purdue didn't have other options at quarterback, Donovan McCulley's absolutely the day one starter at Purdue. No questions asked. But hey, who am I to question Jeff Brom?
The guy at Gibson Southern, I think, is going to be a day one starter next year for us.
Brady Allen. Yeah, Brady
There it
Allen.
is.
Yeah, he should be pretty good.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see who his coach is. All right, let's head back into Brando's Randos. What you got, Brandon?
All right, starting with a fun one. Two popular Xanders, Xander Horvath and Xander Diamant. Who is the better player, and who is more memorable?
Horvath, Diamant.
Seth?
Horvath.
Oh, that's absurd. The
More
picture of
memorable?
Xander Diamant with the cigar, like people have that everywhere. Like him holding the bucket with the cigar, like that Xander Diamant. I agree with you.
Don't forget he beat Purdue to win a bucket. This little 5 foot, 150 pound. Not
Wait,
like
you just
sad
did you
excuse
just
for
call
a
him
quarterback.
Hoosier Rudy? Did you just call him Hoosier Rudy?
No, that's not what I was doing. You know my
Okay.
thoughts on that movie.
5 foot nothing, 100 nothing.
No, that's not what I was trying to do. I'm so sorry. No,
What's the correct spelling? Is it Xandr or
no
Z?
Z Xander? It's Xander, not Xander.
Wonder.
Okay, next.
Just wondering. All right, rank these.
Whose dad is
programs-
more successful?
Jesus.
Bam.
All right, so I'm gonna bounce a couple off you. So this is gonna be a little bit of rapid fire. Rank these programs in regards to national relevance. Washington State or Purdue?
National relevance. Well, now it's Purdue because Leach isn't there anymore. Purdue,
South Carolina or Purdue?
South Carolina.
South Carolina.
Kansas State or Purdue?
You son of a bitch. Push.
Is the old dude there?
No,
Still,
he retired again.
I think
Put-
I think this is
Snyder.
Purdue. I
that's
agree.
a push. I think.
It's
I agree with you so
close.
far. Yeah. And then this one is near and dear in my heart. Pitt
Pittsburgh.
or Purdue? I think
Push.
it's Pitt. I think it's Pitt.
I think it's a push
but-
too, but maybe a slight edge to Pitt. But they haven't been relevant in a while.
They haven't been good in a decade.
So, yeah, that's a good one. That's one of your better ones here recently.
Yeah, I like that.
Yep. All right. Next question here. This is kind of for both of us, or both Seth and Michael, because both have been on the other side of this. Is the rivalry better when IU Purdue are both good, or do you guys like it better when one team is beating the other by a million?
No, when they're both good. So the one time, neither team was. So how do I say this? When they're both on the same playing field, I guess. So I'm trying to think of the year 2015, maybe. Jonathan Crawford had to make
I love Jonathan Crawford. Dude, big plays.
a pick at the very end of the game to keep that a win. And we had Tevin Coleman. He got his 2000th yard in that game. Maybe that was 14 then. 14 or 15. Neither team was going to a bowl, but it was a hell of a game. So I would rather both. It's been a long time since both teams were good. You want to think of the last time both teams were good would be the Austin Star game.
Yep.
And that was a hell of a game.
I missed it because I was pledging a fraternity and I was driving people around.
Oh my God.
So I missed that game. I've only seen it on TV.
Oh no. And you've heard it on the intro to the podcast. Yeah, no, I'd rather both teams be good or at the same level.
Rivalry games are so much fun, man. And I want both teams to be good. Like, I've seen so many people like, oh, I love beating Purdue by, 1 million points or whatever. Rivalries are fun. They're good for the sport. I think they lift both programs. And only good things come from when both teams are good. So I'm with you on that one. Last one. And this one is obviously not a serious one. Rank these Indiana towns: Muncie, West Lafayette, Terre Haute. Gotta go Muncie, West Lafayette, Terre Haute in that order, right?
Wait,
That's
worst to
best to worst?
Best to worst.
I've never.
I think
been
Muncie's
to Terre
better
Haute.
than West Lafayette.
Never been to Terre Haute.
I never have either, but I've only heard awful things.
I've seen it on Live PD or Campus PD. I think it was Campus PD. I've been to West Lafayette. I've had a good time there. I've been to Muncie. I've had a good time there. Yeah, just on default, Muncie, West Lafayette, Terre Haute.
It's West Lafayette, Muncie, Terre Haute. I've lived in 2 of the 3 of these places. No.
No,
which
Muncie
one
Muncie
haven't you lived
sucks
in?
quite a bit?
Terre Haute.
Right.
I made it 1 semester at Ball State. We decided to part ways mutually.
Remember when you said the dumb engineers?
Purdue took me in. It was fine.
Yeah, see? Okay, that's the last one.
That is it.
All right, now let's reach deep into producer Seth Sack and grab a couple of questions from him, and then we will get to the season predictions.
Whoop.
All right, Brandon went the fun route. I'm going with the painful route.
Mm-mm.
Favorite Purdue player all time?
Oh, man.
Mike
Man.
Allstott?
No.
No, I
feel like I've liked some Purdue players, and I was like,
Have there been
okay.
any Purdue Colts?
Yeah, there's been some Purdue Colts.
I can't think of any Purdue Pittsburgh
the
Steelers.
one white wide receiver that's got like all of the school's history, everything. What was his name?
What, Vinny Sutherland?
No.
More recently.
No, it was in the late 2000s.
Here we go. Ron Woodson. I had to look it up.
Oh,
yeah. I did not know that, but he went to Purdue, and Rod Woodson is phenomenal. So there we go.
That's
That's my answer.
Of Purdue Boilermakers in that. I'm gonna have to scroll down here a bit and check this out here. John something was his name. First name was John. Standiford. Yeah. That's not my favorite, but let's look at this. Let's look at this list now that we have them here.
Stu Schweigert.
I did like Ricardo Allen quite a bit.
Yeah.
I didn't know this guy went to Purdue either, but Chucky Akobe
this explains
won a Super Bowl with the Steelers.
This explains a lot about this asshole. Bernard Pollard went to Purdue.
Yeah.
God, I hate that guy.
Marcus Bailey's gonna be a pretty good pro, isn't he?
Yeah. For the Bengals.
For the Bengals,
Bailey.
yeah.
7th round pick.
The linebacker Jawan Bentley in New England might get a lot of run this year too.
And neither one of them are Derek Barnes. So Derek Barnes is going to be a Pro Bowler,
day 1 starter.
Yeah. I'll go with Kawan Short. I'll go with him.
Hey, there you go. All right, here we go. Another bad one. Worst Oaken bucket memory.
2017, because I was there. We should have won that game. We should have won that game by a lot. And we lost. It was at Purdue. 31-24. Well, I said we should have. Oh, you know what? That was
And didn't they
game.
keep it? And didn't
Perfect
they
game. Yep. We lost. We were 5-6. They were 5-6.
Yeah.
And we were down 21-10 at halftime, 24-10 at the end of 3, and then we came all the way back. And I think we got it 24. I want to say we got it 24-24. Then they scored again.
31-24. Yeah, that game was brutal.
Yep.
I'm sure there's other ones, but recency, I don't know if you call it bias, but yeah, that game was tough to swallow.
The Austin Starr game was mine.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that was a bad one.
Who's your favorite Purdue player ever?
I loved Stu Schweiger growing up. For some reason, he was a Raider for a little bit.
Not Mr. Mole, huh?
Yeah, Vinny Sutherland. Big
It's a birthmark. It's a birthmark, not a mole.
Dustin Keller.
Oh yeah, he was really good there for like a year and a half.
And then he got
like
hurt
that.
and disappeared. Yeah, those were some of my favorites.
Yeah. By the way, it was 31-10 in the fourth quarter. IU, 2 straight touchdown passes on consecutive possessions, but we scored the 24th point with a minute left and then failed to get the onside kick, and that was it. So I got heckled quite bad on the way out because we were right next to the students, about a row behind the bench. So not a good memory. Okay, let's do it. Season prediction time. Guess what, Seth? You're in it.
Oh,
Seth
boy.
starts, Brandon next, and I'll finish it up with a positive note, probably. Game by game at Iowa. Hold on, I got to write these down.
Oh boy. You're gonna hate me.
It's okay. At
All
Iowa.
right.
Go ahead.
At Iowa, loss.
Okay. Idaho.
Win.
Cincinnati.
Loss.
Western Kentucky. Win.
Win.
At Penn State.
Win.
Wow.
Bye week.
Clifford Big Red Dot.
Yeah.
Michigan State at home.
Win.
Ohio State.
Loss.
At Maryland.
Win.
At Michigan.
Win.
Oh shit. Rutgers at home.
Win.
Minnesota at home.
Win.
On the road at Purdue.
Go F yourself.
So I'll take 8-4 with that start. I would take 8.
No, I gave you 9-3. Oh, I
You
mean,
have us with
I don't
4.
tell you.
You have us with 4.
No, the first game, the third game, I have Iowa,
Cincinnati, Ohio State,
and Ohio State.
Oh, you're giving us Purdue. Okay.
Yeah. I didn't
Okay.
want to have to say it, but then
I'm glad you said the F word on this too. So that's cool.
I
That's
didn't.
3.
I didn't. I just
Brandon at Iowa,
Win.
Idaho win, Cincinnati.
Loss.
Oh God, guys. Western Kentucky,
Win.
Penn State,
Loss.
Michigan State,
Win.
Ohio State,
Loss.
at Maryland,
Win.
at Michigan,
Loss.
Rutgers,
Win.
Minnesota,
Win.
Purdue.
Win.
So what, we're 8-4 there. All right, here we go, boys. At Iowa, win. I'm gonna get dogged on so bad. At Idaho at home, win. Cincinnati, win. I think we win by 14. Western Kentucky, win. Penn State, loss. Bye
Yeah.
week. Michigan State, win. Ohio State, loss. Maryland, win. Michigan, win. Rutgers, win. Minnesota, win. Purdue, win. 10-2.
I like it. Yeah, no, I think we have a more of a chance to go 9-3 than we do 7-5.
So I have two. I did have 2 possible losses. Cincinnati and Michigan. That's it.
Yep, and those are the 2 I have us losing. That's literally the difference. I just can't see us going any more than 2-4 against Iowa, Cincy, Michigan, and Minnesota.
We've done the Cincy preview, and the
They still
more I
scare
think
the
about
shit
it,
out of me, man.
they don't scare me. They do not scare me. They are such a smaller team than we are.
I think we have
all
a
the way
better chance
around.
of beating Michigan in Michigan than Cincinnati.
No. We'll be there. We'll be there. You can watch it with your own eyes, and you can say, you know what? You're absolutely right. This is just like when you told me Michael McFadden is going to be really good.
Ritter's
like
been getting so much national pub too, dude.
That's
it's
fine. Don't care.
It
Don't
is
care.
sickening.
Don't care.
And
Cool. I wish I
Gardner.
got to play Marshall every other week, or I got to play freaking Tulsa or Tulane. I wish I got to play that schedule. Wait till
I wanted to go 9. I wanted to go
9
9-3 so bad. I wanted to say Michigan isn't that good. The big house scares me, honestly. I'm not
scare
giving
the players, man.
I'm not giving this to the actual Michigan team. I'm giving it to the curse of the big house. And we haven't won there in a bazillion years. And it's just weird. That's the game that I probably had the toughest job like picking was
Well, Seth gave us a dub there. Got us finishing with 5 W's.
I'm mad. That's why I kind of let out a sigh, because when I heard Seth gave 8 and 4, I'm like, okay, cool.
9-3.
I won't be the worst one here. And I was at 8 and 4.
Yep. That's why I went last. Finish on a good note. I think the worst we do.
I think 8 and 4 is the worst we do. Like,
obviously there's an obvious premise here, an obvious asterisk. If everybody stays healthy, the worst we do.
Obviously
8 and 4. The best we can do. Well, the best we can do is 12 and 0. I mean, that's
the best we can do is 11 and 1.
So,
I mean, the only team that I do not think we can win against is Ohio State. I do not think we play them.
I think if the quarterback play is mediocre, you don't think we have a chance against them?
Man, Master Teague scares me. I don't care who their quarterback is. They're Olave and Wilson are so good.
I get that they're really good, but if you can't throw the football to them, or if you're turnover prone, you're on the road, and according to my record, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 1, Indiana ranked on the road, that place is going to be crazy. If you're not good, and I'm not saying that they're not going to have a good quarterback.
So
we don't know. Nobody knows.
Seth brought this up. I don't know what podcast it was, but I really liked it. If IU can get both Cincinnati and Iowa, Indiana starts drinking their own Kool-Aid, and then they become very, very dangerous. If they're undefeated going into that Ohio State game, that's the only way I think they have a chance, because then they start believing. And when you got the leader that is Tom Allen, that starts to become really infectious. So
confidence is contagious.
Exactly. So that's kind of the only way I see us even having a chance, is if, we're going in undefeated against Ohio State, and, it's game on. Let's go.
That's it. Brandon said it. 12 and 0. 12 and 0. We're going to the national championship.
I think I said 8 and 4.
Okay, next week.
We're not doing first team All Big Ten.
No,
anything like that.
All that stuff. No, we don't need to do that.
Well, I have 9 players making all
Patreon.
Ooh, 9. Yeah, Patreon podcast. Check us out on Patreon if you can find us. I mean, I didn't put any in depth into that.
That's fine.
No, I didn't. Do you want to tell everybody who your 9 All Big Ten players are?
I have Taiwan, Micah, and Freifogel as first team, Penix, Hendershot, and Campbell as second team, and then third team / honorable mention is Carr, Marcelino.
Who's your first team quarterback, Big Ten? He's the 10th ranked overall player in the Big Ten, according to Big Ten Network.
Yeah,
he's got to be the top quarterback.
I don't know if Penn State's only loss probably goes to Clifford.
Dog.
Senior Clifford with maybe a top 10 record. I don't know.
It'll be whoever Ohio State's quarterback is, no matter how bad they are. So,
CJ Stroud.
All right, next week. It's game week. Next week. Oh man, I'm gonna be so distracted.
When are you leaving? I'm sure we'll cover this
Friday
next week.
at 7:00 in the morning.
How long is that drive?
6 hours.
Not bad.
With 2 kids, 7 hours probably.
Yeah, I forgot you were bringing the kids.
So, yeah. Next week is game week. Next week we start our traditional format of preview and post game. Be sure to check us out. The previews will be out every Thursday, pending my laziness, and we will go for there. And that preview will be of the Iowa game. And that's all I have to put in there. Anything else, guys, while we're here?
I don't have anything except that Pitt is more national relevant than Purdue.
If IU wins 10 games, I'll get an Elio tattoo.
Let's
Oh my
go.
God. Okay.
Let's go.
It's recorded. That's fine. And I will do the same.
I'll do the same.
Absolutely hate me, but it will
I
definitely
don't.
do
I'll put it. I gotta put it on my ass though.
No, I'm putting it on right here. Top right shoulder.
No,
And it's gonna
I
have
don't want
candy
that to be
stripes through
visible.
the LEO too.
I don't want that to be visible. I want my body's a temple and no visible tattoos.
You treat it like one. All right, guys. And be sure to check out the podcast on Facebook and Twitter. It's facebook.com/LEO. Twitter is @podcastleo. And also follow, download, rate, review, please. We love you guys very much. Until then, we will be previewing Iowa next week, and we can't wait to do it. We will talk to you guys later. See you guys.
Leo.
Elio.
Yes.
Elio. Awesome day. Elio. Thank you so much, Rick. I appreciate that. Elio. All right, great. Elio. Appreciate you guys. Elio. You're welcome, Dave. Have a great day. Elio. Have a great day. Elio. Appreciate you being here with us. Have an awesome day. And Elio. Oh, thank you so much. Elio. Well, thanks so much, Elio. Hey, thanks so much, Mike. Appreciate that. Elio. Appreciate you guys, man. Have an awesome day. Elio. Awesome. Elio. Elio.